Okay, so I just finished Odessa and it is not worth your time, honestly. You will not be able to get that hour plus back. But there is a silver lining. So, a little bit about Odessa. It's about a girl who goes to get her family heirloom, and in the midst of going to get that heirloom, she falls in love. And it turns from it being about family, but about there's nothing more powerful than love. And the world that she's going to, or the world that she's in, she leaves like her farm, her rural farm that is desolate and dead, right? There's nothing there and nothing will grow, to this world that's filled with zombie like people that are, I can't even say obsessed. We'll say more so like they're hooked, like under a trance with this entertainment guy, this soul figure who hosts a show and brings other talent on. But if you're on the show, you're like, that's like bad, like you're banished there. And they do things to you like they do a bunch of stuff. I would say this because me explaining all of that is very irrelevant. What it is giving is a reflection of the times. Like if you think about it deeper than what it is, or if you look into it a little bit deeper, I couldn't help, as I was watching it, I couldn't help but say this seems like our current reality, right? Whether it's Trump, who people are glued to his every word and do whatever he says, some people, or it's these podcasters that have people glued to their every word, it's these fashion gurus that have people glued to their every word, right? Whatever the person is that has the power to sustain your attention, it kind of feels like that, because I really do feel like the world in our current state is very glued to our phones and glued to the words that people say. That's where I was looking at, and I was like, this kind of looks like it's reflecting life, where it's like everybody, like people are walking around in a trance. Whenever somebody posts something, everybody gets glued to their phone to watch. I think about when people were thousands, hundreds of thousands of people were watching that 24-hour stream that Kai Cenat did. And so in this one, it's a little bit darker. So I'm not saying that it's dark here, but like the world is dying, right? We have fires everywhere, things are melting, places are snowing that never snowed before. Like it's the nature side, like the world is not in the greatest shape, yet so many of us are consumed with our screens that we don't even pay attention. So like that might be a stretch, right? I might be grasping at straws, but all I kept seeing was a Trump like figure where he has the ability to, control things. He is the president of the United States. But then even if you're looking at it on like a more of a linear level across the board, you have, no matter what the industry is, there are certain people that will have people glued to their screens for a long period of time. That is another aspect of the movie. The aspect of the movie that actually I was way more interested in, because I did not fall in love with the love story. I didn't personally care. I think a lot of filmmakers are currently making main characters without characteristics, or expanding on their characteristics to make the audience root for them or want to see them fall or whatever, right? My favorite person in the entire movie is Regina Hall. Baby, what she did as Dion, from her voice to her hair to her facial expressions, absolutely loved it. And between her and Murray Bartlett, because I just felt like they were having fun. And although it was mainly about Sadie Sink's character and Kelvin Harrison Jr.'s character, I didn't fall in love with their love story. It didn't seem like it was powerful. And I think a lot of the reason is because you couldn't pay attention to them when 99% of the movie is not explaining shit, right? You're just watching it and you're coming up with your own conclusions. And it's a lot of it is over the top, honestly, when I was watching it. It's not a comedy. There's nothing funny about it, but I kind of wish it did. It was more of a musical comedy, because it kept reminding me of Crybaby. Don't ask why. Like, just felt like that's where some of the writing lacked, where you didn't develop certain things because I don't know. It's like I couldn't take it serious. I don't even know if I'm supposed to. Even the over the topness, this post apocalyptic world. So for me, as I was watching it, I just couldn't help but see the current times that we're in against the backdrop of this love story. Although it's a post apocalyptic world, I'm like, it's giving 2025 and the future we're headed to, right? I was so much more interested in, yeah, Murray Bartlett's character because I wanted him to have more of something. I just wanted more of something. And I love Regina Hall's character. Like I was happy because at first, I'm not gonna hold you, I didn't think she was gonna have as big of a role that she did. Just something in it was like, oh, it's gonna just be really about, the girl for real. I didn't know really what to expect, but I just figured it was gonna be about Odessa, titled after and everything. Y'all, Regina Hall was everything in it. So I would say this, long story short story long. Is it worth watching? No. But if you're like, you know what, I'm curious, it's a lot of music. So if you like musicals, you will like this. But if you're curious, I promise you, even if you don't love it, you can't help but love Regina Hall. And you can't help but love the scene she's in because Regina Hall as a villain, sign me up every single time. Honestly, and I've been saying this for a long time, but if you've seen Nine Perfect Strangers, if you've seen Regina Hall and all her comedy stuff, and then you see Nine Perfect Strangers, Masters, you understand why you want to see her in more things and you want that range to range because she has it. So yeah, overall, it's a no for me, but Regina Hall is a yes for me. So everybody else was just like, okay, I didn't fall in love with any other storylines, but yeah, I enjoyed seeing Regina Hall. So have you seen Odessa? What did you think of it? If you have seen it, I will see you in the comment section.